Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I'm playing an independent game called Strike Vector. It's made by Rage Quit Studios, which is kind of funny because instead of having a quit to desktop or quit to main menu, they just have a big Rage Quit button whenever you want to leave the game. And that's something that you may want to do because while this is a very fun game and it's neat to play and I do like flying around, it's also a very difficult and unforgiving game. This is a PC game made for PC gamers by PC gamers, and it is really legitimately hardcore. You're seeing me fly around right now and chase Das Beast because we both got keys and got into play, and it seems kind of funny, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna lock onto rockets, I'm gonna dodge. And some of you that aren't so great at pilots in Battlefield or other games are thinking that, you know, the flying mechanics are extremely hard, and they're really not. The flying mechanics are made very, very good in this game. The controls are very responsive. It only took me a couple of minutes to learn how to do what we'll call more advanced flying maneuvers, how to turn on a dime, how to dodge things. And if you haven't noticed, sometimes I come to a near complete standstill. It's got what I would call a floating Gundam mode. If you ever watch those old animes when people want to talk to each other, they just kind of float forever in the space. You just hit spacebar and it stops going from booster mode into this hover mode. And the snipers usually stay in hover mode and everybody else moves around really fast. That's kind of how it works. But it's very responsive and it's very easy to fly around. However, it is very difficult to kill other people. Every time somebody kills me, I know that I deserve to die. They didn't just sneak up on me. They didn't get lucky. I legitimately deserve to die because there is no auto-aim in this game. I have to, even just for my lock-on missiles, which is about as close to auto-aim as you're going to get, I have to keep them inside of my circle for a considerable period of time, considering that I'm actually steering my ship with the mouse and how fast they move around. It's quite difficult to get a lock, and then they can dodge the lock. And if there's other weapons that you won't be seeing in this video because I do not have the skill to use them, if you use a Gatling gun or a sniper rifle or a shotgun or something, those little specks that you see flying around, the people that are super far away such that they're just a small cluster of pistols on my screen there, and what I'm doing, I'm dodging right now. I know people are coming for me. I had to mute the audio because I accidentally recorded the mic with me and Das Beast and J-Hub while we were talking about different stuff, so it was pretty random. But it's legitimately hard to hit people. You don't just hit people out of willy-nilly. There's no auto-aim. It doesn't lock on. If you hit somebody with your sniper shot, they deserve to be hit and you deserve to hit them because it was a legitimately skillful maneuver. And see, we just traded lock-on rockets right there. Actually, he hit me with a homing mine. The homing mine's probably the only cheap thing in this game because they can drop them around. But it's a cool game, even though I'm not good at it. I'm usually good at these sort of things. I'm usually a decent pilot, or at least I would like to think of myself as such. And this stuff usually really floats my boat. But I struggled here, and I struggled, and I struggled, and I struggled. And I wasn't the only one. When I played it, there were a lot of other people that were learning to fly. You get negative points for crashing. So when you crash in this game, it counts as a negative kill. So there were some games where I would have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kills, but I was also flying very aggressively and I would crash a lot. And I'd look at my score, and my score would still be something like negative 10 points or whatever because I crashed a whole lot, which is kind of an interesting mechanic to encourage people to fly, we'll say, safely as opposed to recklessly and just do whatever and be all willy-nilly about it. But anyway, I put a lot of the beta keys down in the description. I believe I had 10 extra beta keys because the developer gave me a whole lot of them. And if you're some of the first people to watch this video, you can just take those and paste them straight into Steam and go to playing the game. And I hope you have a good time. I hope you check it out. I would, you know, a lot of times the developers hand me things like this. Of course, it's expected that I make a video of it. But my honest opinion is that if you are a really hardcore PC gamer, if you like extremely high skill cap games like Unreal, like Quake, like Counter-Strike, if you are just a glutton for punishment and you want to play the meanest, hardest stuff on the planet like DayZ, this is one of those games. This isn't a game where you just, you know, derp around in space and let the auto-aim do all the work and you have blue turtle shell abilities where you just kill people easy. It's absolutely not this game. This is a game where you have to work to survive and you have to really, really legitimately work very hard to kill people. And as much as it was frustrating for me because I'm awful at this game and my average kills per match is maybe 3 or 4, it's still fun to play just because I love flying around. I'm a big flying geek. I like you know, being able to move in 3 space the way I do. It just feels very natural to me. I'm going to activate my shield right here. That's as close to a blue turtle shell as it gets in this game, not only because it's blue and it's turtly like a shield, but it keeps me alive for a few seconds to escape that little area. And I'm going to die very soon. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I hope you check out those beta keys if you're into this sort of thing. Drifter out.